Hello everyone, welcome to this update. This update provides information from the Jamaica Public Service Company shared at the Jamaican government's press briefing on November 3rd, 2025 regarding restoration efforts following the devastating impact of Hurricane Melissa. Let's go to the update.
Thank you, Minister. My heartfelt condolences to the people of Jamaica, our customers, for the lives lost, damage to property, and the dislocation that's happening out there. I had an opportunity to firsthand see the devastation that this record Category 5 hurricane has caused on the nation. Some of my very own employees have been working tirelessly in order to safely restore power. Some has not gotten a chance to go home. A story from one of my linemen said his wife got a seizure when the door and the window was blown off, but he has not gotten a chance to go home and be with her because of the nature of the roads, and he stands committed and is here serving to help to restore power. So I get it. I understand the inconvenience caused by the lack of power. I understand the frustration as some of my very employees are also affected. Let me reassure you, Jamaica, let me reassure you, my customers, that we here at JPS stand committed to work safely 24/7 to get the power restored. So how have we been doing? As of this morning, we restored 206,000 customers. At the time of the incident, we had 550,000 customers approximately out. So we moved from 77% of customers without service to a significant milestone of having just under 50% of customers without service. That is not by chance. It's as a result of our preparation in regards to the system, preparation of the people, and the strong response. I want to say a special thanks to all our partners, particularly my fellow utility providers, Flow, Digicel, the partnerships with the National Water Commission, and also the partnerships with the hospitals. One of the things we have been focused on is the restoration of critical facilities and focus the resources around that. We have made tremendous progress on that front, whereby we have currently 57% of our major hospitals now have power. That's as a result of us moving resources to the supply areas of those hospitals, doing the necessary damage assessment, and facilitating that restoration. Now, what does that look like? We got a call that the Black River Hospital was having some issues, and patients were evacuated to the Mandeville Hospital. And Mandeville Hospital has some issues with their generator. We then worked to get power into Mandeville Hospital, given how critical that was. And I'm pleased to share with you that that was achieved, and the Mandeville Hospital now has power. We committed to restoring power to Kingston and St. Andrew North and South, St. Catherine, Portmore, and St. Thomas, 90% by last night. I have some good news for you, my customers, my people. We have exceeded those restoration levels, whereby Kingston and St. Andrew are now at 95% restoration. Portmore is now at 95%. St. Thomas is at 95%, and St. Catherine is at 90%. So one may ask, where are some of the areas that are currently out? In St. Catherine, you have areas of Spanish Town, Guys-Hill, Bogwalk, and Central Village that are currently out, and we are working 24/7 to have your power restored within the next 2 weeks. In Portmore, you have areas of Bridgeport, Gregory Park, Hellshire, Greater Portmore, Waterford that are out. And we are working 24/7 to have your power restored in 6 days. In KSA North, you have areas of Kingston 7, 9, 6, Kingston 8, 19, Mavis Bank, Garden Town, Golden Spring that are out. Also, some areas in Content Gap. And we are working 24/7 to have your power restored within the next 14 days. And the areas in St. Thomas that are out, Golden Grove, Hagley Grove, Morant Bay, Cedar Valley, that's the 5%. We're working to have your power restored within 10 days. And KSA South, Kingston 11, Kingston 10, 13, Kingston 1, 2, and also some areas in Bull Bay, we're working to have your power restored in 3 days. We are working 24/7 to have your power restored. Now, in order for your power to restore, we need to do our damage assessment. A critical component, as Minister Vaz said, is the reality that the high voltage transmission lines, which are the backbone of the system, more than 70% are out of power due to the devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa. I had a chance to do a helicopter patrol, and our steel lattice structure, which is one of our more hardened facilities, was twisted and on the ground just due to this devastation. But we are working to do damage assessment. Once the damage assessments are completed, we will then be able to give you more clearly what are estimated times of restoration. We stand committed to keep you updated. We understand the inconvenience, and help is on the way. We have now pulled the trigger to bring in an additional 100 line workers based on our retainer contracts with companies in North America, from Canada and from the USA, and those 100 overseas line workers are expected to be here by the end of the week. We also are bringing in additional equipment because our local resources in terms of bucket trucks and pole digger trucks are exhausted. So we're bringing in on barges additional bucket trucks, more than 50 bucket trucks, more than 10 digger trucks, so that when the workers come in, they have the equipment required so that they can safely and optimally restore customers. I stand committed to let you know and to give you hope that we will get through this, through strong partnerships, through strong collaboration, and you have my commitment that I'll continue to keep you informed of our progress. Be safe and be well, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and thanks to JPS. There were some encouraging numbers today. I think the one that was very encouraging was usually in a hurricane after, especially a Category 5, the entire country would go down. But this time, right after the hurricane and during the passage, 20% of their customers still maintained electricity. So that's definitely an improvement over last year. But obviously, everybody wants to know when they will get their electricity back. We've heard that they're doing damage assessments. Minister Vaz is working with them every single day asking for updates. And we should be hearing somewhere in another week. As you hear, they will be coming to Cabinet every week to discuss where they are with getting back electricity.
That's it for this update. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one.